Hi Zoe, hi YouTube friends. Right, I've come on to do a colour and chat requested by Tracy. Hi Tracy. Okay, so I'm going to shock you. If you're a regular viewer, you will be very shocked by this. I need to make an apology. I have always said I hate colour by numbers, and I did try it once. Bought a Disney Colorage Misty, yeah, you know what I mean. One of the expensive thick Disney ones, and thought I'd try with that. Was not happy with it, didn't like that it was double-sided. That's obviously nothing to do with the colour by number part. Didn't like the paper, it ate the pro markers up, and the finished project was just no. So I thought, no, don't like it, don't like colour by numbers. Anyway, I did buy another colour by numbers because my theme for January was doing travel, and I thought I'd give it another go because this format I thought I might like. So, okay, I hope all my regular viewers are sitting down. We've got travel mosaic, and sorry about the horrible glare. And I thought it might be alright because it's in a mosaic style, because one of the reasons I didn't like the colour by numbers is I don't think a picture looks finished unless it's shaded, and that's just my personal preference. And when I did the Disney ones, they had like put in shading, but it was like really like basic and not in the proper places shading. So with the mosaic ones, I don't really care. I don't have to have shading with it because it's a mosaic. It's like a stained glass window. You don't need to have shades, so I'm quite happy with it. Also, there's another reason I have jumped over to the dark side, is my art room is really freezing. It's okay in the morning, and then as the day goes on, it just gets colder and colder and colder, and I cannot bear to sit up here. So let's jump into, and then I'll carry on yabbering at you, otherwise you're just going to have me yabbering at you and looking at the front cover. So I've actually done quite a few so far, which I will show you in my finished pages. So we're going to jump to this one, and how I do it is I have two boxes of colours, so they obviously have the colours on there that you have, like your dark grey, dark brown, that sort of thing. But I've been doing them in like this box of shades, and I'm going to jump over. I picked some different shades of the things, the pens, so I'm going to jump over to this box. And it's just kind of handy that I got them in these Tupperware for when I going downstairs. Anyway, so let's get a pen in my hand and then I can start yabbering. I don't do it in 1, 2, 3 colour order. I do lucky dip. So I lucky dip and I pick out a pen, and I've got to try and remember what I set for each ones now. Hold on, let's get all my blues out just so that I can see which I chose for light, dark and middle. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to start with I have that in my hand, the dark blue, so that's the light, the medium and the dark. So okay, so dark blue is 18s. So can we find any 18s? Yes, I can see some. Okay, so yeah, it's really cold in my room, so I can take this book downstairs, got my little tubs of pens, and I can sit in the warm and have the telly on and be with the boys, because generally my husband's working from home at the moment, so he's doing call screening on his computer, and then the boy, once he's done all his schoolwork, is glued to his computer game. But it's nice because Jared will chat to me in between his calls, and Loki passes comment on his game, and some of it's quite hilarious. This game he's playing, I'm not a gamer, so I don't know the games, but I think it's like 2017. No, 7. It's the one that's just like come out just for Christmas, but it was meant to come out like last March. because Jared was meant to have it for his birthday last year in 2020, and it took ages coming out, and now it's come out. It's got like lots of things wrong with it. It's like got Keanu Reeves in the. That's not saying that's wrong with it. It's got Keanu Reeves in the, in the adverts. If you don't know it at all. Anyway, so this Jared's completed this game. So Loki was like, "Oh, can I have a go at it?" So he's been playing it, and it's got like this sort of like, I don't know, like a cheat or something where you can get. Now, if you're really easily offended, I suggest you probably mute me or FF or whatever you want to do. If you're not easily offended, stick around, you may have a laugh. Right, so you can do this cheat where you can get this really big dildo to kill people with. Yes, I was surprised at this too. And so I'm sitting downstairs doing my colour by numbers, and I'm hearing phrases coming from my son that I'd never thought in a million years that he'd ever come out with. Like, my dildo needs charging, and it doesn't matter how many times I hit this bloke with my dildo, he won't die. I'm like crying with laughter because I'm just like, okay then. This is a very very educational game I'm letting my child play here, by the way. He is a teenager, by the way. He's not a little kid. Oh yeah, so great fun. But yeah, it does mean I can sit down in the warm, and so yeah, this is how I'm justifying the colour by numbers. And also, isn't it easy? Just colour in blocks. There's something quite therapeutic. But yeah, no, I really think I missed with the Disney one. I did not like that one at all. But this collage one, mosaic one, yes, like that. That's fine. And I am going to try, I'm not sure I'm going to like it, one of those ones that's just got like the squares. But they got one that's sort of like things in the house, and it's by Sachin Diva. Yeah, I probably butchered that. I thought I might order that one to try. I did like the sea creatures one as well, but I'm just not sure if I'm going to like the blocks or not, because I kind of like these are like shapes, aren't they? So yeah, so that was the big long-winded reason why I'm telling you now I'm doing colour by numbers. Okay, what else is going on? So it's going to be my birthday next week, and it's probably going to suck because let's see what 17 is. I'm going to do the blue next, the middle blue 17. Yeah, because it's one lockdown again. Do my birthday's always not that fantastic because it's like in January and it's cold and everybody's poor, so but usually I do get like a meal out, and I look forward to that, going with my friends and family and just having a meal. But that won't be happening either because obviously you can't mingle with people and there's no restaurants or pubs open. So, oh, and the best thing of all, I'm working on my birthday. Oh, yay. So I have to deal with horrible people. They're not all horrible people. Some of my customers are actually quite nice. But yeah, I do like where I work. I work in a Chinese, if you don't follow me. It's sort of on the corner of two roads. Now, one road is a perfectly nice road that just leads into town, and it's got Victorian buildings on, and there's normal, nice people live there. The other road, not such a nice road. That one has, like druggy rough people on it. So they tend to be what clientele come into the shop. So I do have a pretty hard time at work. And if it wasn't for them, if we could pick the shop up and just move it somewhere else, I think actually I'd have a pretty cushy job, because I actually don't mind the work. The work's fine. Like, I don't mind taking the orders, and I love the people I work for. They're really, really nice, and I love my colleagues and the drivers. Everything's all right there, but just the clientele's not so great, who will insist on not wearing masks at the moment. Very annoying. Anyway, my lovely cousin, she bought me this words and don't mix with me, tourmaline bracelet, and it's meant to help with my anxiety, because if I get a horrible customer and they yell at me, I generally sets my anxiety off, and I'm ill for a week, trying to get over it. So she gave me this bracelet. Now, I'm not into rocks and crystals and things like that, but I'm open to it. So, you know, and if anything's going to help, then I'll give it a bash. And this bracelet's been really, really good. Now, it doesn't take away the anxiety. It just makes you feel a bit calmer with the anxiety. Now, I don't care if this is a placebo, because it is working. So yeah, I'm loving it. But it needs charging. Sounds weird to me as well. And you've either got to like do some very hippie things, like stick it under the moonlight. Tracy, I bet you're loving this, because I bet you're into this type of stuff. Right, so you got to stick it under the moonlight, or stick it in salt. You can't always stick it in salt water, because certain rocks corrode in it, so that can't always be an option, but you can put it in just salt, sea salt. Yeah, so you can do that. What else can you do? Oh, stick it in the sunlight, which is a joke, because we live in England. We are not going to see the sun, the actual sun, till about May. So I'm figuring the sunlight is not going to work. And of course we have light, but if it wants to go in direct sunlight, which I don't think it has to do, but you know, I'm just being funny here. We don't have sunlight. So yeah, so you got to do all these things to charge it. And then I was looking as well. Oh God, she's got me into this mumbo jumbo now. There was this like a charging rock, something beginning with S, and I was like, oh yeah, I could do with that. And I found like this nice shop, like a proper one, not like a Amazon type, you know, from Taiwan type one, like a proper, you know, from Devon crystally one. It's on Etsy, and found this shop, and it's got this charging, quite nice sort of like carved stone thing. So as it's my birthday, I've told my husband, and he's ordered that, and he's also ordered me a amethyst bracelet and a clear quartz bracelet, because the clear quartz enhances any of the other rocks and is very good for healing, and then the amethyst is my birth rock and also is very good for anxiety and healing and stuff like that. And the reason I want the healing ones at the moment is I'm not down, I'm not depressed, I'm just feeling a bit annoyed this month, just blatantly pissed off really. I'm just fed up with it, like everybody is. Fed up with, well, it's just going on too long now, innit? Just like forever. And normally, you know, like while we had Christmas ahead of us, we had Christmas to look forward to. Granted, it was going to be different, and you know, but you still had Christmas to look forward to. You still, you know, went and got a few presents and probably got some nice food, and whatever it was, there was, you know, you did something with it. But now there's actually nothing to look forward to. And as I said, I think my birthday is going to be a bit of a cop-out, because, you know, working. And normally I would book a holiday, which makes me sound entitled. I'm not, I just save. And I've done this since I was 18 years old. I always have like a holiday or a day trip ahead of me to look forward to, so that when I've got anxiety or I don't feel very happy or whatever, I can think, oh, I've got that day out, or I've got that holiday to look forward to. And it just helps me. And it really doesn't have to be anything big. Do you know what I mean? It could just literally be like, I don't know, a day trip to the beach and get some chips and sit on a wall. Do you know what I mean? It just needs something out there to just look forward to. And yeah. At the moment it doesn't want to happen, does it? So and you can't program yourself out of that either. Like January I book things, so that's just how it is. So I'm feeling a bit glum, and I think it's sort of coming out in me as well. So not glum, annoyed. Sorry, I don't mean this to be a doom and gloom one. I'm just explaining sort of like what's going on with me at the moment, and in a long-winded way. Have you noticed? Anyway, cutting to the point, my skin has gone off the charts. Eczema, like awful, really, really awful. I don't generally have bad eczema, or not what I'd call a bad eczema. My son had really bad eczema up to the age of 10. It was like head to toe. It was awful, you know, steroids and all sorts of things, and allergic to everything. But I just get like a touch of eczema. I'm allergic to citrus things, so I avoid them, and then generally I don't get it. But I don't know what's happened at the moment. I think my emotion is coming out in my skin, and I've got the size of a dinner plate piece of eczema on my leg. It is, I look like I've got burns, like I've thrown a hot saucepan of boiling water over my leg. Yeah, it's really bad. And my elbow and my hip and the elbow on the left hand side, and inside, you know, the joint, not the elbow, on my right hand side, and my knee, and I said my massive leg thing, and my hip. Yeah, so it's sort of taken over at the moment. So normal creams are not helping, because I do think it is an emotional thing as well. So we thought we'd give the clear quartz a go, and I'm going to work on the emotion side of it. So I need to, when we're not in lockdown, whatever that is going to be, I need just a little day trip somewhere, just even if it's, I don't know, going to get a Burger King and sitting in a park. I just need, you know, and I know some people are doing this already, and like they're in lockdown and they're just like, oh, we'll carry on, we'll go and, you know, use exercise as an excuse. But I look after my parents, and my dad has dementia, and my mum is his like full-time carer, and I go and get like their shopping, and I clean the house for them once a week, and just make sure like everything's all right, pick up dad's drugs, that type of thing. So I can't be out there risking myself and passing it on to my parents. So yeah, I literally do the shopping and go to work, and, you know, pop some food and stuff to my mum and dad. That is all I do, and then I stay inside and apparently colour by number. So, you know, I'm not risking it at the moment. We'll wait till lockdown is over, do it sensibly, and see how it goes. So there, is everyone switched off now? It sounded miserable, didn't it? Should we lighten the mood back up? What else is going on? Oh, yes. I ordered 11 jumpers. I don't know if I said that in my last colour and chat. 11 jumpers from Everything's a Fiver. Yeah, I got a little carried away. I couldn't decide. So I didn't. I just bought all of them. What the hell? Not spending any money at the moment. Not doing anything. So, yeah, they came. And 10 out of the 11 were good. Yeah, really happy with them. Had to have a bit of a clear out in my wardrobe, but that was the idea anyway. So I was going to get rid of some old bobbly stuff and replace, you know. So, but I had to get rid of stuff, otherwise nothing would have fit in the wardrobe. But yeah, the one that was not good was excuse me, search and see if there's any more 16s. Ah, there we go. The one that was not good was this cardigan, and on the model it looked like it was just like a long baby blue cardigan. It looked quite nice, and it came and it was long and it was blue, but it looked like a granny cardigan. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not quite there yet. I mean, I'm gonna be, God, how old am I gonna be? 42, possibly? I don't know. I don't think I care anymore. Yeah, I think I'm going to be 42. So I'm not quite at the granny stage at the moment. So, yeah, it was not a good look. So that has gone in the charity bag. But that is not bad. 11 jumpers and only one of them was... Yeah, and it's not worth sending it back when it, you know, it was a £5. It can go to charities. Some nice granny can have it. They can have their nice cardigan. And also, I got a Lego Friends set for Christmas, and I've been making that with Loki. And it's completed and it looks really, really good. And I really enjoyed the process of doing that as well. Who would have thought I'd like Legos? I've never thought of, you know, doing those before. Any more 16s? Can you see any more 16s there? No. So we're going to do a lucky dip and see what one we get next. Let's have... Oh, I keep picking ones where I have to get the other ones out to see what shade it is. Because my other set... Sorry about the rattling here. My other set, I know what ones it is, but I've only just picked out for these. So, the greens. So, you should have a green. Sorry, a green, a dark green, and an aqua green. Right, okay. So I've done that one as the green, the dark green, and the aqua green. Let's go green. So yeah, my lucky dips are not working too well at the other one. In the other one, I know exactly what number goes with whatever because I've done so many pictures with it. But so the routine, unlucky for some. Yeah, so I was really enjoying the Lego. So good, and it come out so well. But Lego's so expensive, isn't it? And I've seen they've got this Stranger Things one, and I'd really, really like that. But it's £170, and I just don't think I can justify £170 on Lego. I mean, I've got it because I've been saving, but yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, if I get desperate, I might splash out, but at the moment I'm just a bit like, that's a lot of money. But yeah, so enjoying the Legos. Other than that, just got me bracelets coming. As I said, I might try that a squarey one of these, and I think I'm going to pick up the animal mosaic ones as well, because I think that might be quite nice to colour. And seeing as I'm ploughing along this, I mean, this is going to be quite distressing, and if this is actually going to be the first colouring book I finish after saying my dislike for colour by numbers, and then actually I just complete the colour by numbers book. But I'm ploughing through it, because it's just so easy, isn't it? I have started a Jade Summer one in the theme of my holidays, but I just don't feel very inspired to finish it at the moment, so it's just sat there. I'll probably do it on the weekend. So yeah, I like that. Well, it's a very good job that we're almost out of time, because I don't think I've got much else to chat about, which is I'm going to work tonight. My friend started a new business of natural dog fit, like treats and whatnot, and she's going to drop off some natural treats for Izzy later on, and I'm going to take some pictures of Izzy with the treats so she can promote her new business, because Izzy is very cute. And yeah, it's really good. If you are a vegetarian or vegan persuasion, you're really not going to like the next thing I'm going to say. But I was very, very intrigued by the hairy rabbit's ears for the dog. Not for me, I don't fancy that at all. But it was a bit like, oh, okay. So yeah, she's going to bring a hairy rabbit's ear over. Just, the mind boggles. So we'll see what Belly thinks of it. And also I'm going to pick up my fluffy rug, because there's no way she's eating that on my fluffy rug. I put some sort of like blanket down that she can eat it on, because I don't want to be picking up fluffy bunny ears. Bits of fluffy bunny ear. Oh, it sounds horrible, doesn't it? It really does. But yeah, I'm sure she'll really enjoy it though. I think she'll think it's absolutely amazing. Right, dark green, 14. See, you can make progress quite quickly on these, can't you? Which I like, because you can sit there and just do a couple, and away you go. I'm using a variety of pens here. I'm using my stationery island as always, but I'm using the Olip and the Ahura as well. They're not getting much love, the Ahura and the Olip, so that's why I did sort of like a second box as well of colours, because I thought, oh, I'm using just all my stationery island and I'm going to use them all up, and I really do like them, so I thought if I have a second box, and then I can give some love to the other pens. So we're at 27. Probably just get like this little mound done here. I hope everybody is well. If you've got anything going on with you at the moment, feel free to comment below, and you know, I like answering everyone's comments, so let me know how you're feeling at the moment. I hope you're feeling okay and surviving it all, and yeah, I hope all well. Oh, let's just do those two over there. I like these as well, because you could just scribble. Don't have to worry about lines, do you? Right, okay, I think that's our lot. Okay, so if you've liked this, please like, feel free to subscribe and comment, and I hope everybody has a really fantastic week. Take care everyone, bye.